Welcome to Gearbin TV. I'm Stephen Norris.
And I'm Stuart Thomas.
And this is our kind of a comparison view between the South African-made Netsurfer Touch
and the Chinese-made Vodafone Smart Tab 10.1.
Alright, obviously these two tablets, it's difficult to compare in price and specs-wise. Stuart's is more powerful, but we're both aiming for different markets. I mean, what's the CPU on your tablet?
I know mine has a Snapdragon S3 processor.
And I know mine is a dual-core processor, and it's alright. I mean, for what it is, the tablet flies. And yours, how's the loading?
The loading's actually a bit slow when you consider the processor that it has.
Well, how much RAM do you have in yours?
I've got 1 gig of RAM, and you?
I got half a gig of RAM, 12 megs.
Interestingly, mine comes with 16 gigs of memory and space for an SD card. I understand yours also has space for an SD card.
Why, yes, it does. It is an 8 gig internal memory, and at the bottom here, where it's cracked sadly, because it's, I don't know, cheaply made or whatever, there is space for up to 32 gigs. Yours as well?
Yes, I believe so.
I think most tablets these days, most devices only go up to 32 gigs.
Yes. I'm running Gingerbread on mine.
Oh, you're lucky. I run Froyo on mine, and it's dire.
And yours doesn't have a camera, I see.
No, it does have a front-facing camera, but it's horrible quality. They say 1.3 meg, but I'd go as far as saying 0.3 meg. It's the worst quality camera I've ever seen in a device of its time. They might as well not even included it. In a Skype call, only it has to be in a very well-lit area to work. How's your camera?
Well, interestingly, I've got a front-facing camera, which is 2 megapixels, and a rear-facing camera, which is 5 megapixels.
Whoa.
And it also suffers from light issues.
Does it have a flash?
No, it doesn't, unfortunately. That lets it down a lot.
No, but who's using these things as cameras anyway? That's the thing. Who are you? Are you one of those people using a tablet as a camera? You're wrong. Okay, they look crazy, they are stupid, and it's hard to get your content off them. I'm sorry, get a digital camera.
Well, we know they're not a great substitute for a camera, but what about as a productivity device?
Well, I mean, the keyboard's pretty wonky on mine. How's writing on yours?
It's not too bad, actually.
What do you use to write in there?
I've got Evernote.
I have actually one positive about, with the software. I discussed this in an earlier video. The software is not that good, but you get a version of Office on here called, I haven't used it much because I've been using Evernote myself. I think it's Office Suite. Now, you have to pay $10 for the full version of Office Suite, but it's not bad. It comes with a free version. It's cool. You can view and edit Excel, PowerPoint, Word, obviously. But the keyboard in here, maybe because I'm used to iOS, it's taking a lot of getting used to me personally. But if you're used to Android, have you got swipe on there? That's
yes, I do. That is one of the massive redeeming features of this tablet. And what about when you're out of Wi-Fi range?
Oh, well, awesome. I've got a SIM card in the bottom, and it works really well. I've tested it with a 3G SIM card, and the speeds they're incredible, and the reception's great. And you can even use this as a phone. God bless it, but it's terrible as a phone, the worst ever. And yours?
Well, it also comes with space for a SIM card.
How's your native web browsing?
The native web browser is actually pretty phenomenal, especially when you're running Wi-Fi.
My native web browser, probably because it's Froyo, is pretty horrible. I actually use Opera Mobile, and that's fantastic. Yes. So, 2 different tablets, both aimed for the emerging market, both well under the price of an iPad. I recommend both of them, but I'd probably recommend mine a little higher just because it's a lot less expensive than yours.
Yes, I'd tend to agree. I feel like for what you get for mine, it could have been priced more similarly to yours.
Okay, this is Stephen Norris
and Stuart Thomas
for Gearbin TV, and thank you very much for watching.